Hi, welcome to this Introduction to Online Learning course in Robbinsdale area schools. I'm just calling it Online 101, so over in your My Courses area, once you're enrolled, you'll just see it as Online 101. I want to start by just pointing you around the site. As all Moodle courses in Robbinsdale area schools, this has some helpful links on the upper left. As we scroll down this course, underneath this introductory video, has a news forum, so if I post to that you'll get a message, and you may want to check this every so often if you're taking this as part of a group. But then you see three resources that may not be as much use for you early on, but you might want to look at them. Kind of the old idea of seeing the end from the beginning. So there's a course evaluation rubric. If we go in there, you'll see that it's a document that shows different things you should look for once you've made a course to kind of evaluate that. I'm going to go on the breadcrumb trail back into the course. Underneath that course evaluation rubric, there's some online learning tips for students. That document is the same document that's linked up in the upper left, and those include things like telling students to use Mozilla Firefox as a browser, or that it's best to watch a video by hovering over it and then clicking on where it says YouTube, for instance, if it's from YouTube, because a lot of times the quality of videos in these Moodle courses is not very good, and it can be a little grainy if you don't actually watch it on the site where it's hosted. So YouTube is a good example of that. This web page here at the bottom, this resource takes you to a page that has a video that explains how students will enroll in your completed course. That information is also available when you first log into the Moodle course to students, but this is just information for you. And then down below, we have 8 sections that I've split this into. We start with screencasting. How do you create videos like this video that you're watching right now? Google Apps. It's such good practice to use Google Docs and presentations and spreadsheets and forms as you're building your Moodle course, and this block will give you an introduction to that. We have the directions and the steps to set up your own YouTube channel so you can have all your videos in one place. We have a section on embedding content. That means just like you see this video right here, that's called embedded. Or when we looked at that course evaluation rubric, you know, this is a Google Doc, but here it is right in the browser. It's not like they have to click and go to it. Now you'll notice on mine I did make a link. If they click that, it'll take them into that Google Doc, but they can actually see it and go right through it right where they are. You don't have to go anywhere, and there's a whole section on embedding in the course. We'll go down to the next block here as it goes back. Online text and forms. This gets into how do you set up a Dropbox for students so they can send you a link, or forum where they can post and have a discussion and get feedback from others. I put the quiz activity and the question bank all by itself because that's a pretty big topic. There's also there's so many different activities and resources in Moodle, and so this 7th block lets you explore on your own. And finally, we end with settings in your course, different options you have, and getting organized so that when you are ready to build your course, you have all your files in a way that makes sense and a way that you can easily make copies of them and put them in your course. So my hope is that by the time you finish this course, you'll know enough to be dangerous with online learning in Robbinsdale area schools.